I am Muthukrishna Sarvanandan from Pedro Institute of Development, Pedro, Northern Province of Sri Lanka.
I'm from the International Center for Ethnic Studies in Colombo. My name is Danesh Jayatilaka.
Last year I was called upon to prepare a macroeconomic overview of the northern economic development or economic growth in the northern province of Sri Lanka, and specifically to look at the impact on women by an international non-governmental organization. When I started, it was a desk-based job. When I started preparing that paper, I felt there's enormous amount of unemployment or barriers, institutional, structural, social, cultural, and labor market barriers for women to enter the labor market, especially in the northern parts of Sri Lanka. When I came across this call for proposal through an international network, I thought we should probe in depth into the causes of this barrier. We know the enormity of the problem, but we really don't have any scientific evidence of what causes the access to labor markets or barriers for women to enter the labor market or take part in the economic growth activities of the northern province of Sri Lanka. This is in some sense, I mean in a real sense, is unique because this is kind of a very unusual context in which we are trying to do this research in a post-conflict environment. We initially thought of also doing a comparative study with Nepal. That did not work out nevertheless. Within Sri Lanka, we are trying to understand how the post-war economic growth has impacted on women. So that is the unique, I would say, the unique feature of this project. And how it fits into the GROW program is quite obvious. GROW program is about creating economic opportunities for women in low-income countries. So therefore, this context is somewhat unique for the GROW program, and it's the only project which touches upon post-war development.
We define success in this project is by the positive impact it would have on women and their access to labor markets, and we intend to do that both at policy and preferably in programming level. At the moment, we've been working towards and designing an uptake strategy for the findings, which would feed into a policy group at both central and district level. And as parts, we have a project advisory group who are a group of eminent scholars who will give us input, and also we will give them back findings from the project. And then what's called a PEC, Project Engagement Committee, will be formed consisting of government, UN agencies, NGOs, private sector, other bodies, whoever is involved in bringing about change and transformation in the livelihoods of women. So if we can approach those people in an amicable way and get them to change their current practices at multiple levels and make a change on the ground, that's what the success of our project would be.